All right, y'all. It is February 10th, 2016, and I am almost 1 week post-op. My surgery was last Thursday, February 4th, and I had my checkup today. So a few things that I'm gonna go through. One, let's see. I started having flashbacks of like being in the hospital and some things that like came to mind and stood out. And I think I mentioned it to like my sister or something. It was really funny because, nurses sign off and then another nurse comes in and then, they introduce you to who your new nurse is going to be. So nurse is ending her shift and these two young girls who are going to be my nurse, the night nurse now. She's just giving them a down low of what's going on with me. And I remember her saying, Catherine is here for gastric bypass. Yeah, I am. I am here for that. And you know what? You really don't have to whisper about it. I'm in the room. I'm not ashamed of it. I know what I had. Not sure why you're whispering it to the nurses. I'm really not ashamed of it, but I thought it was super funny. Thinking back, and I was like, did she really do that? And I must have been super drugged up because I was just like, hey, what's up, guys? Just I haven't had my pain medicine in about 3 hours, so it's coming up. Thought that was funny, but let's see. How has it been since I got home since the last video? Really, really good. I took a walk, my first walk. I think it was like maybe Sunday or Monday. On Monday, I took my first walk, and I decided to stop taking the drugs that the doctor provided for me because it was super, super hard to just take down. I just have to dilute it, and it was just too much for me. So I decided while I was on my walk, let me just walk to the Rite Aid, which is, half a mile to, or maybe a quarter mile. To tell you the truth, I'm really bad when it comes to distance from my house. So I walked to the park, through the park, and then I made it to Lucky's, and I thought, you know what? I think I can keep going. Let me go to Rite Aid. And then I walked all the way back. And that went really well. I was tired when I got home, which is normal, I think. And then the next day I went on a walk with a friend. She came to visit me, and then that brings us to today. And today I did not go for a walk, but I did walk a lot when I went, parking to go to the hospital for my follow-up, and then I had to go to campus to do some school stuff and handle that. So I got some activity in, so and I have to study tonight, so I'm not throwing anything else in there for right now. Yesterday was the first day where I felt discomfort. When you ask me like, oh, how are you feeling? I'm like, oh, I'm feeling good. Yesterday was a hard day for me. Not only was it a hard day because I had been basically on liquids for about almost a week, and clear liquids at that. So I was the only thing that had like some kind of weight to it was a protein shake. And I mean, protein shakes are liquid. I was dying. So I'm watching my roommate and his daughter eat Chinese food and pot stickers, which are like my favorite. And I'm like, I can't sit with you guys right now. I'm sipping on wonton broth. Thank you to my aunt and my uncle for bringing that to me. And I just was like, I'm so jealous. I gotta leave. So I went upstairs. And there's a reason why you can't eat right away. You have to build your tolerance up. You can't come out from major surgery like this and then just say, oh, let me just eat a wonton, or, let me just eat a pot sticker. Your stomach doesn't know what you just put it through, and it's trying to repair itself. And so, and then besides that, last night, like my ribs started hurting, like my abdomen really, really started hurting, and I could not find a comfortable position to sit in, to lie in. I mean, with a ton of pillows to prop myself up wasn't helping. Without the pillows, lying flat was not helping. I was so like uncomfortable. I didn't really fully sleep, and it didn't dawn on me, Catherine, take your pain medication. I was just being stubborn and was like, I hate it. I'm not going to take it. And I should have. But, went to the doctors today. They asked me, hey, how are you doing? and I was like, one, I'm hungry, and two, my ribs hurt. And they said, move on to pureed. Oh my God, yes, I can eat pureed stuff. So I got like, cottage cheese. I can puree my soups, cream soups, like I'm excited. Like there's some depth in that. So I can eat that and feel a little bit more fulfilled, right? And then they said that pain is normal. So, I am going to buckle down and take the pain medication. Um, you know, Clearly I can tolerate the pain, but, you know, let's stop being stubborn, right? Um, and then I got weighed in. So I got weighed in, guys, and officially I have lost 10 pounds since my surgery date, which I think is amazing, right? And, last night my roommate was like, you look like you've lost weight. And I'm like, whatever, right? And then, my friend mentioned the same thing, and I'm like, no, you guys are tripping. Like, I'm still bloated. I still feel like gross, right? And then I step on the scale and they're like, oh yeah, you've lost 10 pounds exactly. And then the week before coming up to my surgery, I had to basically start like my liquid diet and, get used to staying on a liquid diet. And, I had lost 3 pounds from there. So in the last 2 weeks, I have lost 13 pounds. And, it's amazing. It's just so awesome. My friend FaceTimed me and was like, yo, like, I can tell you've lost weight. And I'm like, oh, like, okay, well, I guess this shit is working. Like, wow, thank you. So I'm super happy that I am seeing the results and that it's coming in. And my energy level has been compromised. I usually like chug through stuff, but I have been napping a lot. So I'm up late at night because I'm napping in the middle of the day, maybe 2 times because I'm home doing nothing. And I've caught up on basically all my Hulu shows. So what are you going to do? You're going to nap. If you're in pain, you're going to nap. You're uncomfortable, you're going to nap. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm napping and I'm studying and I'm like eating tiny, drinking, sipping on stuff, and it sucks, but whatever. I'm going to get through this. I'm totally going to get through this, and I'm like so excited about it. Like, if you can't tell by this face, like, I don't know what you're looking at. So that is my 1 week post-op update, guys, and it's right here. I'm going to upload it for you. If you have any questions, pretty much you guys know my number if you're my friends and my family, so text me. I am going to work on Saturday only because I have no one to cover my branch management wise, and I'm the only one left. So, and then I'm coming back to work that Tuesday. So, yeah, we'll see how I survive on Saturday. But besides that, I'm just here. So if you want to hang out, give me a call, right? But don't eat in front of me because clearly I have some jealousy issues still. So, all right, guys, take care. Peace out.